love being a woman and want to know how to use your femininity to turn men on? Do you want to know how to use your warmth, openness, and vulnerability to get him to commit to a relationship full of love? In this video, you will learn 9 traits you can use to amplify the soft, feminine woman in you and ignite a deep desire and attraction in masculine men. First of all, what is femininity? Femininity is the soft, sometimes vulnerable side of you. It is the soft, girly lady within. And a smart woman knows how to use that soft side within her to create attraction in relationships. The masculine and the feminine energies are like the poles of a magnet. Feminine women reinforce the masculine energy in men, and men like this because they feel manlier, and they adore that feeling. Let's break down some of the feminine qualities and traits that turn men on and trigger committed love. Number 9, be vulnerable. Femininity is vulnerable by default. To be vulnerable is to be raw, open, and unguarded with your heart, mind, and soul. Although vulnerability can be perceived as weakness, true vulnerability is a strength and is a crucial part in embracing your femininity. Vulnerability attracts masculine traits, like the desire to help and protect women, and immediately his mind connects with your vulnerability. This protective side creates a bond of protection and attachment with you, because if you are not vulnerable in some way, he will feel like, so what does she really need me for? When you surrender to your body's natural soft feelings, you become more real and more of yourself. And when you reveal your feminine side, it's very hard for any man to ignore you or avoid noticing your vulnerability. The power of vulnerability will captivate a man in wanting to love and care for you. Number 8, show your sexual prowess. Nothing gets a man's attention more than a confident woman who has high self-esteem and a strong sex appeal. Flirting is one key trait of feminine energy women use to attract men. Exude your girly charm, flirt, and be yourself with men. Reassuring him that you appreciate his humor and intelligence encourages him. Having said that, be sure you're not sending the wrong signal to those you're not interested in. The way you walk, the way you sit, how you smell, how you kiss, every movement plays into your sexual prowess. A hushed voice, hand gesturing, and body contact help express your interest in a man. When you feel sexier and more confident, it's a big turn on for a man. Number 7, be expressive. Self-expression is a fundamental human need. Not only is it important to your happiness and sanity, it's also extremely attractive. You can share your thoughts and feelings in a healthy way. It doesn't mean you need to talk a lot. Even if you're an introvert and quiet, you can communicate what's in your mind in an effective way. You can increase your attraction through body language, tone of voice, and leaning into your creative side. Being feminine doesn't mean that you act like a doormat. Have boundaries and standards and hold firm to them. If he disrespects your boundaries, express yourself in a feminine way. Use soft statements like, I feel, I am feeling, and avoid using accusatory statements like, you did, you made me, because when you accuse him, he will lose interest in you. A man with masculine energy will respect your feelings and apologize for his rudeness. He will also try to adjust his behavior for you because he wants to make you happy. Number 6, be kind and compassionate. Traits such as kindness, compassion, and empathy typically fall under the female domain, while assertiveness and independence are more masculine traits. Men have strong masculine energy, like kind, compassionate, and nurturing women. Men pay attention to how you treat others. When on a date, are you polite to the waiter? Do you badmouth your exes, coworkers, friends, or family with him? How do you treat strangers? Men can tell a lot about a woman, even if she is pretending to be nice in the beginning of a relationship. And if you are a deeply feminine woman, the feelings of warmth and kindness will radiate deep within your soul, and it is a power with which you can captivate any man. Number 5, listen more, talk less, and keep the mystery. Men are attracted to those women who seem mysterious, so you cultivate an air of mystery. Don't walk around like an open book waiting to share everything about you. your life, your experiences, and most importantly, your intentions. Reveal things about you gradually after he proves to be worthy of your trust. If you have nothing to say, don't. You don't always need to speak for fear of silence. Let him fill the silence. And don't feel pressured to prove yourself or move the conversation forward. A smile and little eye contact can act as an icebreaker. This mysterious nature in women ignites curiosity in men. They can't help it because the element of mystery is so powerful and can be a real turn-on. Number 4, be open and receptive. A great part of feminine energy is receptivity and openness. Open to receiving compliments, guidance, touch, support, and love in general. Feminine energy has a greater need to be protected, just as masculine energy feels a stronger need to do the protecting. This is not to say that females are weak or that a woman should just sit there, lazy and scared, waiting to receive. Letting him provide for you requires you to be vulnerable. But due to some harsh past experiences, you may have now stopped relying on men, and you emotionally protect yourself by not showing your vulnerabilities. But by not nourishing your inner feminine energy, you will only add more stress to your life. A man who shows up with masculine energy will love to provide for you, to give love, and to feel good about what he also brings to the table in this relationship. And when you, a soft feminine woman, are able to receive, he feels needed and valued by you. This natural feminine openness triggers a committed love in him for you. Number 3, know how to talk. Intelligence is among the few feminine qualities that make women attractive to men. However, this doesn't mean that men prefer a genius in all topics. The most important thing is that you can sustain a stimulating conversation while also challenging each other's viewpoint. Moreover, the tone you use while voicing your opinions also plays an important role. When you know how to talk to a man, it's easier for him to open up. But when you come across with that attacking energy, you will shut things down before they even begin. Listening to his needs without being judgmental and defensive is one of the best ways to complement his masculine energy. So if you want to attract his commitment, learn how to persuade rather than dictate. Number 2, radiate positivity. The second feminine quality that men love in women is being positive and encouraging. No one wants to be around negative energy. One little thing that helps radiate positivity and femininity is smiling more. Various studies show that men find women more attractive when they smile. Smiles communicate confidence and happiness, which are both appealing qualities for men. A woman who laughs often radiates joy, always brightens his day, and makes him smile whenever he sees her or thinks of her. That's the kind of person that any man wants to be with. And the number one way soft, feminine women turn men on and trigger committed love: knowing yourself. The last and most important trait is that a soft woman knows herself. Although by definition, a feminine woman is perceived as soft, kind-hearted, nurturing, and vulnerable, these qualities don't make her naive. When you embrace your femininity and unleash your inner goddess, you gain confidence and start loving your real self unapologetically. And when you accept your real self, the right masculine man will love you for who you are. This feeling of self-awareness combined with those other soft traits of femininity makes you really sexy and irresistible. So ladies, if you want to turn on a man and trigger his committed love for you, embrace your femininity and softness with these 9 traits and radiate an aura that no man can resist.